Drew, congratulations on your victory tonight. Number one, how are your eyes?
It's been better, that's for sure. Also doesn't taste too good when that stuff goes in your mouth. But thankfully tonight it wasn't the same result as last time, and they caught me by surprise with I assume it's pepper spray. I just went into this match with the mentality of, if I lose this, everything's going to go so off track for Drew McIntyre. I've worked so hard, I have such a clear vision of my future. Get in with somebody who has a huge chip in their shoulder and Cross is willing to do whatever it takes with his little witch. I said witch, with a W, not a B. And I didn't care if I could see her or not. I was stopping him getting out of the cage. I was getting out there one way or another. She tried to pull a fast one, lock the door. But I climbed out. It got to a photo finish. I could literally see him almost hit the floor, and I dropped higher than I'd like to have dropped for a guy that's been wrestling 21 years, whose knees aren't as good as they once were, but there's no way I was losing that match.
So does your victory tonight at Crown Jewel finally close the book on your rivalry with Karrion Kross?
As far as I'm concerned, I want to give a shout out to the crowd as well. It blows my mind. Wherever I travel in the world, the fans have my back so much. I remember a time where I just assumed I'd be a bad guy forever. I don't know, because I was foreign or whatever. But it's so interesting the past few years. I've just opened myself up, been the real Drew. Talked about my struggles, my ups and downs, and everyone knows that I give everything to this industry, and they've been responding in kind wherever I go. And to hear them chant my name here in Saudi Arabia just really blew my mind. And as far as I'm concerned, Kross and McIntyre is done with, and I've got my sights set on bigger prizes.
Thank you, Drew. Congratulations again.
Thank you. I probably should see the doctor now.